Oh.
Hey everyone!
Nearly pressed the goodbye jingle.
Oh no.
That would have been a disaster, yes. We are now live, for those of you wondering if it started.
It has.
Oh, it has now, yes.
Yes.
Sorry for the delay. Slight technical issue with my second screen. Not for the first time. Very annoying. Anyway, in case you haven't heard, over on Scrimba.com, there's a brand new course.
You.
Link dropping into the chat. It's called React Challenges.
Yes. Everyone always asks us about more React.
Yeah, that's true. New teacher on Scrimba, Daniel Rose. And yeah, it really is just React Challenges, which is great for leveling up your React skills from React learner to React dev, we say. 40 challenges and 40 solutions. And yeah, I've seen them
40
all.
challenges.
I know, look at it.
I know.
Tons of them. I've seen them all. And yeah, very exciting indeed. So what we're going to do today is try to solve some of these challenges. I have not touched React for quite a while, Michael. How about you?
Well, I do work with it. I wouldn't say every day, but
okay, that's good.
Yeah, I work with it often enough to know what to Google.
Okay, that's hopefully all we need.
Yeah, that's good enough.
And Daniel, this teacher, has helpfully given us some pointers on which challenges you might like to see on this stream, his particular faves and whatnot. So we're going to kick right off. But first, a short poll.
Oh, yes.
I did start this slightly earlier, but just to reiterate, if you're new to watching Scrimba live streams, please put a bunny rabbit into the chat. If you've been before, hit me with that tiger. Alternatively, oh look, loads of people have already done it.
Everyone does it before we even ask.
Yeah, you may choose to go for the regular attendee lion. There's no strict criteria for this.
Yes.
It's just a feeling from within. But hello and welcome bunnies / welcome back tigers.
Hello everyone.
Yes. Oh, look at that. So, the first one we have been recommended, I suppose.
Oh yeah, I've just like the first one is the first one. So I think like it would be it would be nice to see how you get ramped up on it. And how...
I don't know actually if they get progressively more difficult as the course goes on. If you're doing the course, let me know.
Yeah, I think they kind of start out with very interesting because you do have. I don't think the sound is connected, so if there's probably just like a feedback from our speakers. But Daniel very nicely introduces every challenge. There is quite good explanation, so you need to get used to it. And then, there's a very little diagram, like sometimes what you need to do, that kind of thing.
Yeah, and Daniel also informed me that there is a hints thingy up here. I think it's, oh, look at that. Yeah. So we won't look at that just yet. Maybe later.
Yeah, they do have like some first things for you to see.
Shant, who is one of our code reviewers on the Scrimba Bootcamp, informs me, yes, they do, i.e. get more difficult as you go along. So let's hope we can do at least the first one.
Yeah, I think I'll be very worried if I'm going to do the first one. But from what I can see, you basically you need to create a button, give it a class name. When you click a button, you change state. So there's kind of, I suppose, like you can't start these challenges. You can't start learning React from these challenges.
No.
So you probably should have done like a basics React course first.
Indeed. In fact, Learn React is just the perfect thing for you. And that's this. Our 11 or maybe 12 hour free React course with Bob's Enroll.
Yes.
That's one of the recommended prerequisites.
Yeah. So once you've done that, and you're also looking for some extra practice, or for example, you're thinking, oh, yeah, I haven't done React for a while. Maybe I need to do that course again. Well, you don't need to do the course again. You might just jump into React challenges and challenge yourself a little bit, and then maybe you know most of the stuff.
Could be a good way to assess your skills.
Yeah, exactly. So from that, basically, you know some of the hooks. So I'll just rotate. So if I need to add a button.
One button.
Yeah, I'll just say play because it says button, it says play. So I'll like that in small. Okay, there is a button that says play. Cool. I do need to add a class to it. Do you remember that in React it's class name, not class? Okay, cool. And so the challenges are already preset. They do have like style CSS. Oh, look at that video game button. Whoa. That is kind of like the buttons you like creating.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow, look
I'm
at
not
that.
good, but yeah.
Look at that.
Very nice indeed.
And there is before and hover. This one button has more CSS than I've ever written in my life.
Often the case.
Right, cool.
Yeah, but that's what's nice about this course. I think you also get quite a good look at various CSS things, and it's not just about React, although the challenges are React based.
Yeah, exactly. You can do the challenge, and then you go, oh, I wonder how this like bottom pad is done. Oh, look at that when it presses. It actually feels like a mechanical button.
Very satisfying. Indeed.
Yeah, I know. So there must be some kind of like background. Does that? It's kind of like dark gray, maybe not. I don't know. I can't tell.
I think it's to do with that before, because that's got a shadow on it.
Box shadow. Oh, I see. Right. So. Oh yeah. So it is.
Ooh.
There you go. So you can have a look at, how it's done. Oh, very nice. Okay, cool. So yeah, index.js is where setup, and then app.jsx is where the code needs to be. Anyway, so I have set up. Normally, I quite like to indent things a little bit differently. And then there is, so we have set up a class name, and then what was that? The second? So user clicks the button, yeah. And then we basically need to toggle the state and change the wording.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So.
Sounds good.
So then should be on click. We can then say do this function and execute basically set game running to the opposite of whatever it is, game running. And then with play, we can also change that to say game running. If game running, then I need to pause, right?
Yeah.
So if something is playing,
if it's running, you've got to pause it.
I need to pause it.
And if it's not, then you go back to play.
I go back to play.
Sounds good.
So now it's paused. Now it starts.
Oh, look at that.
And that toggles. Okay, there you go. And I think that's kind of the challenge done.
Is it?
I think so. Well, I mean, there is nothing else.
Yay!
If you complete these tasks correctly, the button should have some nice visual effects, and the workshop background should be automatically replaced by a light blue background. Oh yes, that has.
I wonder what happened to the workshop. It was removed with the class.
Yes.
There we are.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. Right, so that was a nice stretch, I would say.
Good.
Yeah.
Limbering up.
Yeah, so you can, and I think, there is a solution as well. Now let's have a look. Is my solution different? So I won't play that. I'll just scrub to the bottom. Yeah, game running. Oh, okay. So he did go to. Sorry, I'll just scroll back. So he did go from game running first. Yeah, fair enough. And then wired up on click. Yep, same is not running. Yep, test that. Oh, look at that. It's going on. He now extracted it to a separate handle click. Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
So what's the benefit of doing this?
It's just kind of separate. Because if you have to do multiple things, if it's not just one function, and you have to continue logic further on, there is more stuff to do on the click of a button.
If it's all in that button.
Yeah, if it's just inline, it becomes a little bit tricky to read. So people just wire up it to this. It's kind of. It's not really. You don't have to name it handle click, but most people just call it handle click. It's a bit of a. Yeah, but it's just the thing people do.
Very nice.
Yeah, cool. Awesome.
Super. Okay, let's find out. What is next?
Yes.
The fire starter.
Fire starter.
Yeah.
Is that Prodigy?
Maybe that was the inspiration behind it, yeah.
Okay.
Prodigy with CSS.
Okay, cool.
Let us know if you've tried any of these challenges, and if so, which ones, and how it went. Oh, look at this. Fish thing. It's convention to name handlers like that.
Oh, yes, thank you. That was the word I was looking for. I was like, well, there is a word for doing this thing. What is it called? Convention.
It's just the thing people do, aka convention.
Yes, exactly. you can see how I struggle to find the actual word. I was like, what is that called? There must be a word for it. Yes.
That's the one.
Cool. So React challenges. Fire starter. Oh, have you done that?
Well, I looked at it. I can't profess to having solved it.
Oh, okay. Cool. Because I'm kind of walking in blind.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
well, it's like lagging proceedings here.
Can people see us or hear us, maybe?
One moment. I think I know how to fix this. Maybe not. Well, anyway, while that loads.
I mean, it would be funny if Scrimba is having issues right on the live stream.
Yeah, could happen. Let's take a look at this question from, I'm not sure it's a question or more of a comment, Daniel. I wonder if that's Daniel the course maker.
Set game running per value to the opposite. Oh, I see. Interesting.
So what does that mean?
So you pass it. I mean, I'm not entirely sure. Like that's what people used to do in class-based components, but I'm not entirely sure whether it's actually necessary anymore to do it with hooks. It's kind of like you're passing. Just to avoid race conditions, if you click, for example, button too quickly or something, or like double click it, then it might just happen that those two things will coincide.
Which you don't want.
Which you don't want. So you're basically saying that, just make sure that everything's run from the previous value. So you actually change it from previous to next. If you double click, it switches it rather than tries to go one by one into another.
Okay.
But with hooks, I think that's kind of managed for you anyway.
Oh.
So you probably don't need to do that. At least I haven't seen people do that. But if you can, Daniel, you can link me to some blog posts so I can learn a little bit more.
LinkedIn user. Yeah. I always wonder if that someone is just like calling themselves LinkedIn user, or it's just
or it's just our streaming software not picking up
your name.
Yeah.
But anyway,
or maybe you want to be anonymous, which is fair enough.
Indeed. I signed up and recommended Scrimba already. Yay!
That's good.
Very much. Ooh. Fish. I think it's necessary if you need to maintain the previous value of state to do something with it. If we have multiple of them, says Asan, to ensure the value is the last modified one.
Okay, cool.
Is this recording?
Yes.
I hope so. Yeah. I love your website. Your website's so underrated. Why don't you put some ads on YouTube to promote your website?
I don't know. We just never run ads.
Yeah. I'd rather that than the ads I do get on YouTube, which are yeah.
Scrimba would have. I think I Just Exist basically wants to have better ads on YouTube, which is why.
I mean, don't we all? Probably shouldn't say this on YouTube. I might get banned. Anyway, on to the next challenge.
Yeah.
The fire starter challenge. This one seems quite convoluted. Oops. But I don't think it actually is.
Okay, so let's have a look. Oh boy! So the user needs to be able to pick up the torch and use it to light the wood on fire. Your task is to allow them to do as follows. Oh, so it's like basically scripting your own game or something.
Yeah, pretty much. It's all to do with mouse events and things.
So there is hover and the tree, and there is this background. Oh my word! This is like writing a game. Cool.
Game development.
Your task is to allow them to do as follows. The torch equip state should be set to true whenever the user's mouse button is down and is anywhere inside the torch container div.
So when they're clicking on the torch, in other words.
Right. The torch equipped state should be set to false whenever the user mouse button is up and their cursor is anywhere inside the wrapper. Wrapper line 54. Line 54? Oh, right. Here. Okay, so there is already some stuff pre-written for us. So there is a conditional class name where if you have a torch, then it also adds relative no cursor.
Is that what that means?
Torch equipped. I mean, we can see. True. Okay. Okay, so now the torch is like it moves with the mouse. Right. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay. So torch equip means okay. So the wood kindling state should be set to true when all of the following conditions are met. So when you have a torch and you enter the wood container, okay, the wood fire state should be set to true when all of the following conditions are met. Wood kindling state should be set to true. Wood on fire should be set to true. Okay. So it's basically like you take a torch and then you put it over the kindling and then it comes on fire.
I think you have to hold it for a while though, don't you?
Yeah, possibly.
Oh,
okay.
No.
Okay.
The user's cursor has left the wood container div. You don't want any pyrotechnic accidents.
So it's like you hold it over the kindling and then when you leave it, it's on fire. Oh, okay. Okay.
You don't want it catching fire when it's still there, even though I think it could.
Okay, so okay. I think I'm kind of following this.
Tackle it one at a time.
Yes. But then torch equipped state should be set to true.
Whenever the mouse button is down.
Yeah, so I'm kind of thinking, where would you run background effect? Okay, so that says like, don't worry about that.
Code you don't have to worry about.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Torch equip, wooden fire. Set cursor position. I think that's like watching watch utilities. So that updates mouse position.
Oh, yeah.
So that is handling like all of this torch movements and the rest of it.
I think that, yeah, that's the thing that's true. Well, set cursor position.
Okay, so I don't have to worry about any of that. I literally just have to worry about the logic.
Just the things that are in these 4 points, yes.
Okay.
You two seem really nice, says Daniel. Thank you. So do you.
Sorry?
Can't clarify what we were saying earlier. Because hooks are async, so you want to guarantee you get the latest value.
Oh.
Yes. And the mysterious LinkedIn user. His name is Hassan Chowdhury. Now we know. Hi guys. Malika. Hello to you. Let us know, those of you watching, where you're tuning in from.
Yes.
We're beaming to you from sunny Wales. Actually, it is sunny today.
It was.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, no, not anymore.
So, back to this.
Yes.
Torch equipped state set to true whenever the mouse button is down.
So, but mouse button, torch equipped state should be set to true. The user mouse down and is anywhere inside the torch container. So torch container.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there I need to write a handler which said sorry, I need to scroll up. Mouse button is down, so click on mouse down.
React on mouse down.
Mouse down. Oh, I'll just do it.
Seems
like
to
that.
exist.
Oh, where is it? Torch containers. The torch container must be. Okay, so that seems real.
That's
yeah.
a thing.
Yeah,
Good.
that's the thing. Okay, cool. So what do I need to do? So mouse button is down and anywhere inside torch container. Torch equipped state should be set to true. Oh, okay. So I just said set torch equipped. Okay. Okay, so once I put mouse down, I can actually now do this.
Nice. Oh, couple of people. Sunny Florida. I'm sure it is sunnier than here.
Yeah.
Tuning in from Kenya.
Ooh.
Welcome. Question from Vish about this. So, you need to add an event listener on the torch container.
Yes. I think it's a little bit, yeah, because normally, we add event listeners to like buttons or maybe inputs or stuff like that, or forms. But obviously, if you're doing game dev or something like that, then you need to interact with objects. So yeah, but realistically, you can set an event listener on literally any DOM element. So you can have it anywhere. So I think that's why I was like, where do I put this? Because again, day to day, you don't really, well, at least I don't do games. So I just do like forms and dashboards, stuff like that, interesting stuff. But game is, yeah, very nice. Okay, so
the event listener here being on mouse down.
Yes, yeah, correct. So you can have on click, on mouse down, and what are
there's loads of them.
Different React events. Reject.
Synthetic event. Michael, I don't think this is what we need, is it?
Mouse events. Oh, well, yeah, in React they're called synthetic events because they are not like native DOM events. So, but yes, you'll have, see, mouse events. On click, on context, on double click, on drag, on drop, on mouse down, on mouse enter, on mouse leave. Oh, that's actually handy because I think we need that later when it needs to hover over the thing.
Yes. And then on mouse leave, I guess we use for the
when you take it
last
out.
one.
Oh yeah, okay. On mouse move, on mouse out, on mouse over, on mouse up. Okay, mouse down, mouse up. Yeah, fair enough.
So I wonder what's the difference between on mouse leave and on mouse out.
Okay. On mouse leave versus on mouse out. Mouse leave is fired when the pointer has exited the element and all of its descendants, whereas mouse out is fired when the pointer leaves the element or leaves one of the element's descendants.
So if you've got something inside that wrapper,
I see. Right. So
then
it's
it could fire before it leaves the actual wrapper.
Right. Okay. I can't imagine.
That's extremely specific.
But fair enough.
Yeah.
Clearly, a lot of people actually needed it if they added it as a separate.
Well, yeah. Why could you not just move the mouse leave one?
If there is a native event, then clearly it was needed. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, fair
On
enough.
we go.
Right, so torch equip state should be set to false whenever the user mouse button is up and the cursor is anywhere inside the wrapper div. So torch equip state should be set to false if my mouse is up anywhere inside the wrapper div. Okay, so inside the wrapper div, on mouse up. And I need to set that to set torch equip to false. So now I have, like, if I click, nothing happens. So I have to hold the button. And when I release it, it goes away.
And which one did you do that with? Which event, listener?
On mouse up. So if you drop the torch, then it has to come back.
Okay. Sounds good. What's the next part of the challenge?
So then we have the wood kindling state should be set to true when all of the following are met. Torch is equipped. The user's cursor has entered the wood container.
Okay.
Okay.
Torch equipped.
Torch equipped. Entered the wood container. Wood container. There you go. Wood container. So, is it? Wood kindling state should be set to true. User's cursor. So, on mouse enter. And then, oops, sorry, I need to, that's an arrow function. So I would say, what is it? If torch equipped, that's already a boolean, so I don't need to check if it's true.
Yep.
And
that's its data type, you mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Torch equipped and so yeah, that's it.
Yeah, because the other part is if you're in the wood container, and this only fires if you're in the wood container.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if torch is equipped, then wood kindling state should be set to true.
Oh.
So set wood kindling to true.
Okay.
Whoa, look at that. Yeah, actually. And if you...
Oh. So now, yeah, you can see that it's only doing that when you enter the wood container. How have they actually done that with the CSS?
So maybe I should actually do mouse over.
Did you?
Hang on, so wood kindling should be set to true. Oh, hang on. I think what I need to do is else set wood kindling to false. So the effect that's appeared if I go away.
Wasn't it doing that anyway?
No, because it still does that. But then maybe that's what it's supposed to do. So, oh well, never mind.
So what's the difference between mouse over and mouse enter?
I actually don't know. I forgot. On mouse.
Because we did leave and exit.
Enter versus on mouse over. Mouse enter. Mouse over. Mouse enter. So on mouse over is like you see you can move around and that would get triggered every time. Mouse enter once. Mouse move a little bit nippier, I suppose. So I need mouse enter, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not too...
Well, because we only needed to fire once, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Literally fire.
Literally fire. Okay, cool. And I think the wood fire state should be set to true when all the following conditions. So it's basically a little bit more of the same. So wood container. Has left the...
So now we have
container.
to do mouse out, I think. On mouse out.
Yeah.
Would fire state, I guess, to true.
Need to do that. So on mouse out. So if torch is equipped.
Wood kindling is true.
And wood kindling.
Yeah. Then
set what is it that I need to set?
wood on fire.
Wood on fire. Set wood on fire. Oh, that's a very well named variable. Okay.
The moment of truth. Yeah.
Wow. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Nice. Honestly, I'm like, how did he do that? How does that... What is this?
I think it's just the fire emoji with some effects on it.
It's a fire emoji.
I believe so.
All right. Okay.
Components, fire JSX. Yeah, because look.
Oh, yeah.
Fire emoji and then fire vibrate class. Fire. No.
Oh,
Class. Oh, they're two separate classes.
Fire and vibrate. So vibrate is like the animation that pulses it.
Yeah. And
okay.
Fire is positioning it really. So then we can do. Yes, okay. Vibrate is indeed, as you said, the animation that pulses it.
Cool.
Nice. So the Kindle then. Oh, I was wondering how, when the log was pink.
Yeah.
That's done with a filter, if you were wondering at home.
Oh, so Kindle is right. It's an animation as well.
Yeah. So okay, let's demonstrate that. Yep.
Yeah, so I pick up the thing, so there's pulsing.
Oh, so yeah, those different colors you see on the logs are done with different filters, and it's on a loop. Nice.
Oh yeah, look, because if you hold this over, it won't set it on fire. So you have to like kindle, then take it away, and then it'll work. Well, yeah, well done. That was
indeed. Says
that was
Julie.
awesome.
Nice. Sick, says Julie. I agree. That is so clever. It is extremely clever.
I know. And it's pretty neat code as well. Like you're actually, I think also there is a lot of really cool stuff about set cursor position, where he passes to see where the cursor is.
I remember doing that a few years ago. it wasn't. We weren't using React. I don't remember what we were using. This is in a previous job. Oh, it was hell.
I would imagine there's like anything to do with geometry can be pretty tricky. And then it says a run background effect. So basically, this is like keyframes in the game where every single frame you have to like redraw the scene every single time.
Yeah.
So run background effect, torch equipped, update mouse position. Okay, so it updates the mouse position, listens to mouse move, update mouse position. Oh, I see. So, okay. So it kind of listens to.
Oh, so that's when you'd use mouse move then, if you needed to constantly track what the mouse is doing.
Yeah. So yeah, basically, moving mouse.
Imagine if you leave that in production. Someone just sees it in your console.
Client Y.
Why? But we're actually not. Stop moving it? Okay, it does stop.
Yeah. So
Look at it.
it permanently tracks. It's really fast, isn't it? So it basically runs it on every mouse move.
Is there a limit to like how many times a second it will do that?
I don't know. Probably your PC.
It seems expensive.
I mean, I don't know.
Then again, we've had that since like Windows 98 with the trailing cursor.
If torch equipped and wood not on fire set kindling. Oh, okay. So it kind of resets the scene. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, nice.
Daniel Rose has clearly put a fantastic amount of effort into these challenges.
I know.
That is undeniable. Yes.
It kind of feels like one of these tasks where you in your first job you're not going to be asked to, for example, create the whole thing, but they will tell you like, oh, can you spot a bug or something? Can you wire up this component, or can you change how this works? This feels like a ticket that is perfect for that kind of first job.
Yeah.
That there's a lot of stuff that already works, and you can read some code and you can learn some interesting stuff from the code base. And also, there is something for you to do. Yeah, so very nice.
Gold stars and smiley faces.
Indeed.
Oh, there's one. Oh, look.
Cool stuff.
Yes, completely agree.
Yes.
Has this loaded? Yes, it has. So let's see how Daniel did it.
All right, yes.
I might need to scroll all the way to the end to get the full solution.
Yeah. So we can see that Daniel has gone down the way of writing custom handlers. So toggle torch, handle mouse enter, and then he said handle mouse leave. Okay, torch equip would come out. Well, the kind of how exactly they work. So he wrote a separate toggle torch function, and then on mouse up on the wrapper and mouse down, he just says toggle torch. Yeah, fair enough.
So that keeps the JSX nice and tidy.
Yeah, a little bit less code, and then the mouse enter and then mouse leave. He just said, yeah, there you go. So it's like a somewhat nicer, because you see in my, I think in my next move would have been, because there is mouse down separate, mouse up, so you can probably tidy this up to make it like a little bit neater to see.
Bit of refactoring.
Yeah,
I suppose the benefit of this is all your functions are grouped together, so if you need to work on them, you'll find them.
Yeah. I think that in this way you can easier see that on mouse center on this div, this is what's going to happen. There are separate events, and it's a little bit tighter to see.
Yes.
Yeah, very nice.
Okay, time is ticking on, so let's move on to the next one. Oh, that's in a different window. Do not be alarmed. It is this one.
Yes.
Actually, no, let's do this. Emoji personality test challenge. So this person, I don't know what this is trying to say, resonates, yeah, with pizza, going fast, let's say, and pausing.
I'm not sure, Leanne. Like, I think you're laughing because it's a very British thing to say, but for the emojis, or
This?
yeah, the middle one. I don't think that other countries might have the same one. But yes, pizza and then something, and you have to put life on hold for a bit.
I feel like we might be
Overthinking
missing some context. Oh, nobody's focusing on muscle memory. It says, I just exist, but you focus on it the most. That's why your teaching stays in my mind. Yes, that is true. The Scrimba methodology is to get you practicing as much as possible, like
Yes.
we are now.
Yes.
So, this challenge...
Ooh, let me zoom out a bit. So, handle click function above needs to be completed for the app to work. Okay, so there's literally... oh yeah, that's a bit handy. Thank you very much.
Maybe we should actually...
Yeah.
So the lovely people watching can see. The emoji that the users clicked should be added to the end of the liked emoji stage array.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, I think in these you can actually press play and Daniel will walk you through it, so you don't have to read it. And I think he will also show you what to do and stuff and what needs to happen.
Yes, and then you have these notes, so you can refer back while you're working without having to re-listen.
Yeah, so the emoji that user has clicked should be added to the end of liked emojis. Okay, so you click on this, it gets appended to one array. The emojis that you didn't click should be added to another array. Okay, makes sense. The current emoji state should be set to the return value of get random emojis.
Oh, so you have to choose one of these three then?
Yeah, so you choose one of the three. So there is... no, there is liked emojis and past emojis. So you click on one, it gets added here, the other two get added there, and then you have to reset the scene, I suppose. Yeah. Should be set. If you complete these tasks correctly, the emojis should be sent to their respective columns when you click on them. And the counter at the top should increment until you reach 10, at which point the test results will be revealed. You should only write code inside handle click function above. Okay, so handle click function above.
Oh.
So you literally just say, and there is a function get random emojis for you already.
Handy.
Okay, so handle click. I would imagine that there is some kind of event in a handle click. And let's have a look at the console log. Event dot target dot value.
Empty. String.
Event dot target. Button. Dot text. No. Ugh.
So you're trying to get the emoji from this?
Yeah, let me see how...
So maybe we should look at the random emoji generating
yeah, so
function.
Let's see, what does it actually do? Button, handle click, handle click, so presumably everything gets passed into it.
Yeah, but I think this get random emoji must be somewhere else.
Yeah, so get random emojis they just pre-populate this array.
Yeah, but with what?
Random emojis. Choose random emoji. Emoji.floor math random. Okay. Array 3 fill. Map. Choose random emoji. So that counts from the emojis. Emojis. Data emojis. Whoa, that's a lot of emojis.
I think it's all of them.
Is it? Oh, word. Really? There's 1,454.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I really hope you just copied that from somewhere and didn't have to type it all out.
Yeah, I think he probably did.
What's in components?
And in Compose, there is an emoji list. So that's...
Oh, they are list items. That makes sense.
And there is a result modal. So once you get to 10, it will probably do it for you. Okay, so... So I wonder if it's... well, let's have a look at some hints. Update liked emojis. Update past emojis. Okay. You have access to the emoji inside button.
Text content.
It's text content. So close, and yet so far.
Never mind.
Never mind.
On we go.
Yeah, event.target.value, too much vanilla HTML. Okay, right. So once you click on them,
the emoji.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it has grabbed it.
So
and now we need to add it to liked emojis data array.
Yes. So I set liked emojis. That's an array where you can say, so do you pass one and then you can spread the rest of them? I mean, let's have a look.
Why do you want to do that?
Liked emoji map. Oh, maybe not. Oh, let's just say set liked emoji. But then I probably shouldn't. Oh, no, hang on.
So you need to use push if it's an array. Or does that not work?
I mean, it would work. I think I'm just overcomplicating it.
Okay.
Because you just said...
Let's do that then.
You can probably just liked emojis dot... Gosh, yeah, I think it would be much simpler. Because I'm trying to think immutability, but I think it's just easier to do that.
Let's do this first and then see.
Text content. Okay, liked emojis, push event target dot text content.
Console log liked emojis. Liked emojis not map is not a function.
Do I even need to call that? Hey, React use state hooks arrays. Oh no, look at that. So you actually do need to do that. So you pass it.
Push.
Yeah, so you do. So you do need to do that immutability stuff. Event dot target dot text content.
Text content. It doesn't like that, which is a bit worrying.
Okay.
Apparently, it does like it.
It does like it. In which case, past emojis. I need to say set past emojis, old array, and that would be so.
What is old array?
So old array is like you run the handler. So the data that you already have stored is your old array, and then you say take old array as input, and now just use whatever you have in it, add a new thing to it.
Okay, makes sense. So you could use. Do you have to use old array, or could you do any word?
It's just an argument to this function. So.
Yep, sounds good.
Past. So for past, I probably want to say kind of like current emojis dot pop. You can say const liked for content. So I add a liked emoji to there, and then I pop the liked. No, here, pop actually returns.
Is pop gonna work?
JS pop.
Why?
No, JS remove.
Because pop takes either the one on the front or the one on the end.
Yeah.
JS pop versus.
How do I remove the specific item? Oh. What? Really? There is no method to just say remove it? Array filter. So you need to use a filter to do that.
Wait, why are you removing it?
Well, because I want to just say, because you basically have 3 emojis.
Yeah.
If you click on this one, it gets added to here.
Yeah.
And the other 2 needs to be added to there.
Yeah.
So I'm taking all 3 of them, filtering this one out, taking these 2 remaining, put them in there. So I guess you do need to use filter.
Are you you're not filtering it out, are you?
Well, I need to remove it, but I don't think there is like a method that says remove this. So you probably need to filter.
Huh. Yeah.
As it says, filter, return others that are not that. So past would be current emojis filter element where element does not equal liked.
Okay, that's good.
And then I just need to say spread the past because it's 2 of them, right?
Yes. Yay! Okay.
And now the third element will be the current emoji state should be set to. So then I just need to say.
Before that.
Yes.
Mohammed says I had to look up what this means. H3110. It means hello. How are you?
Yes.
Very well. Thank you. Hope you are too. You need the old state and then push to it because you need to maintain the value of the previous state. I think that's what we did, is it?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Because I did think that was it 3110? I was like, is that a Nokia model or something?
Yeah, that would have been a good name for a phone.
3110. I believe that 3110 Nokia is an actual.
Yeah, I had one. Those are the days.
Yeah, that is an actual.
I had a 33 kind of thing. Dave Collison is back. What have I missed? Lots of React fun.
3110. Yeah, that's a bit of an obscure one, but everybody had 3310.
Yeah, that was a good phone.
Yeah.
Hello to Yazid. Jerome says, I can see you. That's good.
Awesome.
Yes. Old array equals previous state. Does it? Yeah, that makes sense. Let's not overthink it.
I think we probably missed the context when it was posted.
Prashant said splice, but I don't think that would work because you'd have to, with splice, you give it a specific point in the array to cut, whereas it's going to be different each time. So I think filtering is.
Yeah, but it kind of changes. You can do it with a splice, but I feel like filter is probably a little bit more self-descriptive.
This might already be resolved. Shant says shift removes the one
from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the thing. That it's like I don't actually know where it is at any given point.
We need to use filter.
Yeah, so the third one is the current emoji state should be set to the return value of get random if you complete these tasks correctly. Okay, so let's see if I have completed these tasks correctly.
Well, we haven't done the third one, have we?
Yeah, I have. Set current emojis to random emojis.
Oh, okay. I missed that.
Okay, so what's my... I don't like any of those. Oh, okay, fire.
I think you have to choose one. Obviously the bunny.
Okay.
Ooh, Shinkansen. Ooh.
Kiwi?
Yeah. Oh no, not sad cat. Keyboard. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, dragon.
Okay. 6. Another train. Why not?
Ooh, a wild boar.
Yes, why not?
Face palm.
Okay.
Ooh, pancakes. Get results.
Okay.
You are a lunatic.
Your personality is great.
Do you think it ever says anything else?
I don't know. Let's have a look. So where is it? Results model. Get results. On click, get results. Okay. Where does it come from?
Must be elsewhere, no?
Oh, props get results. So that comes from props. So does it actually come from... Okay, get results. Set show results to true.
The suspense.
Oh, I gotta love this. When it's calculating the result, it's actually just set timer for 2 seconds.
Gotta keep up that suspense.
Where does it say your... Oh, I can't find it. Index GSX? No. GSX.
Oh, I know, it's up there.
Emoji personality. No, yeah.
Look.
Where is it? No. Yeah, results model. There you go. Results model. Show results. Get results. Results ready. Reset. Generate list.
That doesn't say what the results are.
Yeah, I think get results is the one that does it. Results. Set show results. Okay, show results. That's just a ball. But where's the actual result? So maybe it's... I missed it in the results model. Const message. Calculating. Oh, okay, right. Sorry, there it is. It says try again.
Oh, right.
Yeah, your personality.
So yeah,
so
it only
just,
ever says that.
Yeah, you just get all the emojis that you have picked, and then it says you're great.
And these are the ones we picked. Oh, look at them go.
Yes. I think that's probably the best personality test you can ever come across on the internet.
Dave Hollister says, wouldn't you just have a liked property on an emoji? Oh.
And allow the GSX loop to filter through them and just have an emoji, set emoji.
Maybe you could do it like that. Which can we have we missed it? Actually, yes.
Yes.
Hi. Hello to you.
Hey.
It's clearly considering everything. Yeah.
Yes, the nuances of my personality.
So let's see now what Daniel came up with.
I can't imagine they would be very different. Should probably be somewhat similar. But, okay. Yeah, so clicked emoji, text content, okay. He did filter, just like us, okay. And
so that is actually, I hate to say this, it's what Dave said, but he's done it with a clicked emoji. What?
Isn't that what we did?
Well, we had a separate one that was calling it a past emoji, I think.
Okay, well, anyway. So yeah, you do have, but these kind of, it's very hard to call these hooks differently. So yeah, well, anyway.
Lovely.
Are you trying to think how to be hip?
I'm trying to figure out what this means. And I've looked it up and I've just
it probably means something like
getting pictures of a cargo ship.
I think it's tech speak of some sort. You know.
Well, I gathered that.
Hello is evident, but
that wasn't evident to me. So I'm not down with the kids. You did do what he did by the looks of it. Good.
Yeah.
So that's React challenges for you. Yes.
Yeah. So go ahead, have some fun, and yeah.
Check them all out. 40 fun challenges.
Oh, Dave is helping us. He says that it probably means heck. Maybe.
Yes, 40 fun challenges for you to try out. And you'll get to test your skills in all of these things. Very nice. Well done, Michael. Round of applause.
Oh, thank
Air horn. That was a lot of fun. We will be back in a couple of weeks with a brand new stream. Topic TBC. Any closing thoughts?
Enjoy your weekend tomorrow.
Yes.
Or today, if you can.
Well, many people consider Thursday evening on the week.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Have fun, everyone.
Awesome preview. Glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for coming along and happy React challenging, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, hang on.
I need to find a button.